That's my bath. That's my bath just finishing draining. It goes glub glub glub. I hope you can hear that. It is Saturday, the 23rd of August, and today I thought I would take you with me to film some fall activities. Fall activities in August, I hear you say. Yes, gang, because I'm hoping to do Falltober this year, which is a thing I made up. But it's heavily inspired by, well, it is inspired by Kaylin Nicholson's Youtober, where she does a video every day of October, or most days. And God, I've been watching her channel since like, I don't know, 2016, probably before then. And I just love it. And I really wanted to do this last year, but we were moving house. We moved house last October. So there was just no way I was going to be able to do it. And so, yeah, I'm excited. So I need to start filming early because time gets away with you. So yeah, I'm really excited for autumn now. I feel like I'm kind of done with summer. It's kind of nice outside today, so excuse the laundry. But anyway, today's plan is to start on my fall bucket list. And one of those things is to, well, a couple of, go to the library. Yes, fall reads. Yeah, there's a couple of books that I really want to get. And I thought rather than buying them, because I know I'll probably buy them on Amazon. I thought I'll go and rent them out at the library because I've been really enjoying using my library more recently. And it's also so pretty as well. And it's just like a nice little walk from my house. So, and I also want to get a big canvas, which should be able to get from the works, for a full leaf decorating board for my Youtober videos as a backdrop, which I'm really excited for. If you've been on my channel for a long time, you'll know way back when I used to do Youtober, and this year I'm bringing that back. Hence filming now, because there's a lot of planning and stuff I need to do for filming. And I used to have these maple leaf sticky notes I bought in Korea, like Post-it notes, and I had them all on this wall in my room as a backdrop. But I found some different coloured ones from the works the other day, and they're like just, material ones. So I just need to be able to like glue them. I think boyfriend has a hot glue gun. I don't know where it is though. But I need to dig that out, and then I want to glue that all onto this board as a backdrop, which I might film doing with you guys, just because I think it would be kind of a nice cute DIY. But basically I just want to have like a few, maybe that will be a different video. Actually, I could do some DIYs, couldn't I? Like full decor home DIYs. That could be kind of nice. But yeah, I just wanted to do a few bits. So this is kind of my bucket list stuff, and I'm starting to film it today. It's already 5 minutes. There'll be quite a lot of B-roll. And yeah, I'm hoping to do some other bits. There is a fairly local pumpkin patch, so I'm hoping we can get along to that. And I have a few other bits in my brain for like some fun bucket list ideas. So yeah, I'm going to start filming it today. And I need to get ready. I need to have some beans on toast because that's what I'm craving today. Watch a little bit of Gilmore Girls because that's also something I need. And then I'm going to get ready. I think it's fairly warm outside still. So I'm thinking my like sort of suede look skirt that I have, and which is new. I got it in a sale at Tesco, and also my new white Hollister top that I also got on sale, and maybe my just under the knee boots, which I got from Vinted, and a cute bag, because I feel like that's kind of spring to like summer to fall esque. And it's kind of nice to like be able to wear skirts and stuff and not have tights. Although I haven't shaved my legs, but we're just gonna rock it. I nearly did in the bath, and I was like, you know what I mean? Like it just means it'll be like a longer bath, and I couldn't be bothered. So yeah. Also I need to get my steps in for the day because I only had like 1,000 steps so far, and I was gonna go for a run this morning, but I'm in luteal phase, and I was like, I just can't bother. So I did a good dance around the house, and yeah, I'm just gonna try and get my 10,000 steps in. So wish me luck. Okay, let's crack on.
I've never been to this part of town.
excuse the slight disarray of chaos behind me. I just thought I would film in this room. So this is now a couple of weeks later since the library trip. I've actually had another library trip in the meantime. But what I thought I'd do next is just walk you through what I bought that day and also what I borrowed from the library, because I went to the library and then I did a little bit of shopping. Mm. Ah, that's really good tea. Okay. I've got my heated blanket on because I'm actually on my period today, and I was like, I just want to sit here and talk about candles and books. So that's what we're going to do. So a couple of bits. So I think we'll do candles first. I've got 3 candles. One I've just realised I left in the kitchen, but I haven't used it yet, and I will try and get some B-roll of it. And it's like an orange and cinnamon candle that I bought from B&M last Christmas, and I didn't end up using it because I think I just had loads of other ones that needed to be finished. So I'm very much looking forward to using that candle. And I feel like it is still Christmassy because of the because of the cinnamon and like the orange. But I feel like it's quite a good fall candle. And I don't actually have any specific fall candles this year. I might get a couple of them. I've kind of got my eye on some that are quite like locally produced. I'm trying to purchase going forwards vegetable oil ones, not soy because I'm really allergic to soy. So I don't think it's a good idea for me to have soy candles. And I'm trying to move away from like the paraffin wax candles. And I think beeswax is really good, but I think it melts very, very quickly. So, speaking of vegetable wax slash, yeah, I guess vegetable wax, this candle is a vegetable one. It smells gorgeous. I don't actually know what grenade is. I meant to look it up before I started filming and I forgot to do that. So maybe I'll try and remember to put it on the screen. And hibiscus. And this I got in France, and it smells so good. I love, love, love the smell of hibiscus. I think I've had tea. I think I've had a rose and hibiscus tea by, I want to say, Good Earth, Good Earth Company tea, and it was really good. I just really like it. And I feel like it's a nice floral scent, but it's also, I think it would just layer really well with like some other, maybe more like a smoky, woody, muskier smell. So if you had like another candle, I think it would just pair really nicely with that. I think a lot of like floral candles pair really well with like woody tones or citrus. So actually, it might go really nicely with the orange and cinnamon one I've got as well. But it just smells so good. It smells amazing. I wish I could give you a smellogram, and I also wish I was better at explaining smells because I'm not really doing it justice. But it's really, really good. I got it at a little shop in France. But yeah, I would highly recommend any like hibiscus. I also really love jasmine candles. I could really do. I got one in Home Sense about 6 or so years ago, and probably about a similar size to this one, actually, maybe slightly bigger. And it was a jasmine one, and it was so good. And I would put it on in the evening before I went to sleep, and it was so, so, so good. I haven't looked in Home Sense in a while because we don't have a one very near to us. And I moved. So I would maybe have a look there because they do have really good candles. But again, I'm not sure how many of them are like a vegetable wax. So just something to consider. However, I did also get this one, which is lavender and cedarwood. I really, really, really like cedarwood. Lavender I find is really good for focus, and I feel like a lot of ADHDers prefer lavender for focus rather than to sleep, because I find it can make you a bit like rosemary. It can make you like, well, just more focused. So I suppose if you're focusing on sleep, that might work, but I don't necessarily find that lavender makes me feel particularly sleepy, but I do love cedarwood. I find it very grounding, and this is called Sunday Rain, and it's a sleep easy scented candle. And I bought this from the cancer research shop, the charity shop, for £1.50. And I haven't used it yet, so I'm just kind of intrigued. I think I just saw it and I was like, oh, 2 of my favourite scents. So I thought I would give that a go. I might have this as part of like my evening routine in the autumn, and just see how it goes. If I find that it makes me too sort of focused and therefore alert, I might have to switch it to like a morning routine. But there is something magical about putting on some candlelight first thing in the morning. So yeah, I'm excited to use that. The other one, the other one is in the other room, the citrus cinnamon number. So I'm going to move on briefly to what I bought, and then I'm going to touch on the books because the books will be the longest part of this video. So I also got, oh my gosh, some tea, because I love tea. I'm obsessed with tea. I've got that tea drawer. So I bought Night Owl, and it's a caffeine-free herbal infusion with chamomile, lavender, valerian, and more. And it's got 15 tea bags. It was £6, and I got it for £1.50 because it was reduced in Holland and Barrett. And it's really, really nice. I've used quite a few of these already. It says hot tea mama on the top of it. But I really like it. I think I maybe would pay £6 for this tea. It's really good. And it also doesn't give me like, sometimes with valerian in tea, it can make me very drowsy the next morning, but I haven't found that with this one. So I feel like that alone is, I'd be more tempted to pay a bit more for it if if I stumbled across it not on offer, because I think there's another tea and I can't remember which one it was, but it's one that you can get in supermarkets. And it's really good, but it's got, I feel like the valerian in it is heavier. I mean, I haven't tried that one in years, so it might be that I could have it now. It's got like valerian, lavender, and lime in it. It's really good. It might be pucker tea. I think it might be pucker tea, and it's really good. But yeah, I just kind of get like a valerian hangover from it. And also valerian always makes me think of Vervain, which makes me think of Vampire Diaries, which makes me think of autumn. So there we go. So yeah, I have been trying that tea already. And then the last couple of bits I bought some socks from the charity shop because I can't resist socks. I got these boot socks for my mum, and they've got Dalmatians on them. They're really cute. So I got those for her because I've got like a birthday bundle of stuff from France. And we're always after like new socks because we just are both obsessed with socks. Ash is also obsessed with socks. And then I also got these socks for myself, which I think are so pretty. Look at those colours. They're really cute. And I just thought they were like a fun fall colour. And if you haven't already seen my amazing pink coat, I feel like these will go really well with that coat, even if they're just poked out of the top of like some little boots or wellies or something. But yeah, they're really, really soft, and I'm very excited to wear these. So I got myself those socks. And then I also got I went to the works and I got these cute little easels that Jack actually spotted the other day. So I think I might have to get a couple more. And I want to do like a sip and paint night because I just think it sounds really fun. And I'm quite happy to do like bad artwork, so I'm not good at art, but Ash was like, we need to do something nice. So I do have this like a gallery wall behind me with various bits on it, but maybe just something like, I don't know, some cute ghosts on it, or like some pumpkins or something, just something kind of autumnal. And we also have some different flavored alcohol. We've got a sticky toffee pudding rum, which is really nice. It's from the Lake District, and I got that for Ash's birthday in May. And then we've also got like I think we've got a sticky toffee apple that my mum got, which is a vodka drink, and we've got like just a little bottle of it, and she got us that last Christmas. And I feel like we might be something else, but we've got like a couple of like some good like festive kind of drinks to try. So I kind of want to have like a sip and paint night, and I'm also going to do a separate video on drinks, like seasonal drinks, because I'm obsessed with tea. And there's also like a couple of nice like just various drinks that I want to do a separate video on. So I also got these leaves. I think I got, this might be my second packet because the first packet didn't have many red ones in it. And I've made some art, which was quite fun. That's going to be in a separate video, but I got those. They're like £1 from the works. And then I also got these, which are super cute. I do have like they're Christmas ones as well. Yeah. So I did get a Merry Christmas cross-stitch card. I got a gingerbread man, and I got 2 of these cute little robins, because I love robins. And last year at the Christmas fair, I got some robin bunting, and it's really, really cute. So I'm looking forward to picking that up. But yeah, I think these are just going to be super cute, and I'll start trying to sew them hopefully probably in like October time, because I really want to give one to my mum for Christmas, and then this one I think I'll probably put up in Jack's room on his wall, because last year we got him some like gingerbread bedding, and then we got like little gingerbread lights, and it's just very gingerbready. So I saw this and I was like, oh, I want to do it for Jack's room. And then hopefully I'll also have time for this. I feel like this will go on our wall in here, and the same for like another one of these. So I know it's early, but I was like, I'm just going to get them, because if you don't get them, other people do, and then they go. Okay, so now we're on to the books. Okay, I need a sip of tea before we carry on. Also, how cute is this? I got it in a charity shop like at the beginning of the year, and I just love it. Mm. Mhm. Okay, so books. Library. Let's do the library books first. So first of all, I got this book. I actually got this book. So on the day when I did the filming, which was what the B-roll would be from, and this was a book I got, and I was really craving like some other books, but I wasn't finding any other books. Anyway, so I got this book, and it's called The Date, and it says One Night Can Change Everything, and it's by Louise Jensen. And I haven't actually read it yet. I read like a page or two earlier this morning. So it says her Saturday night started normally. Recently separated from her husband, Ali has been persuaded by her friends to go on a date with a new man. She is ready, she is nervous, she is excited, she is about to take a step into her new future. By Sunday morning, Ali's life is unrecognizable. She wakes and she knows that something is wrong. She is home, she is alone, she is her, and she has no memory of what happened to her. Worse still, when she looks in the mirror, Ali doesn't recognize the face staring back at her. She can't recognize her friends and family, and she can't recognize the person who's trying to destroy her. So I'm really intrigued by this, because it feels like, at first, it feels a bit like a, kind of book. I can't say it because YouTube will probably, but I feel like with the whole unrecognizable in the mirror, I'm like, does she get like amnesia? Like, what? Is it not amnesia? I don't know. I'm just really intrigued. So I haven't read this yet, so please don't spoil it for me if you have. And there's other books: The Sister, The Gift, The Surrogate. I think I've heard of The Sister and The Gift. So, sorry, gonna choke a bit. So I'm very intrigued to read that. And I might I'm definitely craving some reading time today, so I think I'm going to try and make some time to just make a start on it. The other book I got from the library on different days are this book, Stephen King, You Like It Darker. These are shorts, Stephen King shorts. I've never read any Stephen King. And so the librarian pointed this out to me, and she was like, why don't you try this one, because it's lots of short stories. So I was like, oh, okay. So yeah, so I've gone for this one. I believe they're shorts anyway. Is that what she said they were? 12 stories. Yeah, okay. You like it darker? Fine, so do I. Write Stephen King in the afterwards to this magnificent new collection of 12 stories that delve into the darker part of life, both metaphorical and literal. So yeah, I thought it was just good because it's like a little so just chance to explore some Stephen King. And I mean, it's the season, so I'm a bit nervous. I haven't started reading this yet because I'm terrified. I don't do well with scary things, so I'm gonna give it a fair go. But I don't really get any pleasure from scaring myself. Like I just don't like, I don't find it, I just feel like I think I'm such like a high anxious stressed person anyway, that my adrenal glands and like all of my nervous system probably doesn't need any extra. But I would like to try some Stephen King, so here we are. Speaking of Stephen King, this one isn't a library book, but I did purchase it from a charity shop on a different day. And that is The Institute. I think this was like another £1.50. There's only one way out. Luke Ellis, a super smart 12-year-old with an exceptional gift, is the latest in a long line of kids abducted and taken to a secret government facility hidden deep in the forest in Maine. And then it talks about special gifts like or talents like telekinesis, telepathy, things like that. So I just thought I like the cover, and I liked the premise, and so it kind of grabbed me. And I actually got this from the charity shop before my second library trip to get the other Stephen King shorts. So I just thought worth a go. Yes. Okay, so let's go back to the library book. So the other library book I'm borrowing is Joanna M. Harris, not to be confused with Joanna Harris who wrote Chocolat, because I thought it was the same author, and I was like, wow, she's got range. But I think it's actually a different author. Because my stepmom really likes Joanna Harris, and she was like, I think she's put the N there to like distinguish herself. Anyway, it's called The Gospel of Loki. I went in to the library because I finished reading the first book of this. Oh my gosh, gang. I am obsessed. A Court of Thorn and Roses. I'm really late to the game. It's so good. It's so good. I don't care that it's young adult. It's so good. You have to read it. It's literally so good. And I got the first one because it was half price at Waterstones, and I got that. So I went to the library on one day and I got this. And then I also, was that the same day that I went to, yeah, and then on that same day, so from the B-roll footage, I also went to the charity shops, and that's where I got these two. So the Stephen King and this one I'll go into in a second. And then I was like, I'm still not quite hitting the spot of like what I want, and I wasn't sure what I wanted. I was like, I'm just not finding the book. And then I went to Waterstones, and I was like, oh my gosh, this book's so cute because it's a thicker one. I don't have the Court of Thorn and Roses is at the moment with my stepmom who's on holiday because I've lent it to her. And then I was like, I really want to reread it, so I regret lending it to her, but I didn't want to ask for it back before she went on her holiday. So because she wanted, she wanted something to read. So anyway, I just love this. It's the Night Court edition, so it's got all these like black pages, and I was like, that's so cute. And then right at the front, because I think she just come out with her 5th book, which is over there on my bookshelf, and I can't remember the name of it, but I'll put the B-roll in. And so they were doing like a buy one or half price, get one half price kind of offer. So anyway, long story short, went into Waterstones, read a bit of the blurb of the first book, and I was like, this looks really good. And the woman behind the counter was like, yeah, it's really popular, blah blah blah. So I bought the first one, and then I demolished the first book over the weekend, and I was like, I need all the other ones. So then I went back to Waterstones and I bought the next 4 because that's how many there are. I think she's written the 6th one. I don't know when it's out, and she's got a 7th one in mind. So anyway, this is the 4th one. The 3rd one. The 3rd one? No, the 4th one. Hang on, how many did I buy? I bought the first one, and then I went back and bought 4 more. I bought 4 more. Yeah, 1, and I bought 2, 3, 4, and 5. So yeah, I demolished like 1, 2, and 3 within like not even a week. And then I was like, I had to come out of this world to like do some washing up and stuff, live my life. And now I'm reading this one. This one is really good. It's they're gearing up for the winter solstice, so I feel like this would actually be a really good like December read, and I might have to reread it in December, but I can't wait that long to read it. So I've already started reading it. They're just so good. They're so good. I feel like I haven't been this excited for a book in a really long time in a series. And so I'm just really glad. I'm very late to the game. But that kind of leads me on to this book, which I borrowed from the library, on the same day as the Joanna Harris. Oh, sorry, I was talking about Joanna Harris. Let me just come back to this one. Sorry, gang. So anyway, so I went to the library because I wanted to borrow the first book in. Oh, there's another series. Is it the Throne of Glass series? Probably says in the front of this one, doesn't it? Oh, and then some other books that the librarian recommended for me that I forgot. Anyway, sorry. A Court of Thorn and Roses. That's one I've got. So is this the Crescent City? No, so it's the Crescent City. Okay, so I went there to borrow the first one of the Crescent City, but they need to order it in because it's got a bit of a wait list. So the librarian was like, why don't you try this one in the meantime? Because this is the first of a different series. I think the Crescent City series and the Court of Thorn and Roses are in the same like world, and I don't think this one is. I think this is like a different world. But I just love this author now, Sarah J. Maas. So I haven't read this one yet, but that's why I was in the library because I needed more of a fix. Even though I had this one and the other one, I was like, I need to know. I need to get my next bit. I was like jonesing already. So anyway. Yeah, so that I've got that one to read. Sorry, that was such a convoluted way of telling the story. And then this one, The librarian was like, if you like that one, you might enjoy this one. So yeah. I'm kind of intrigued to read this one. This is kind of, yeah, she was really excited when I went in because she was like, I never get to really show people the fantasy books. And I was like, fantasy is a very new genre for me. It's not really one I've read much of or any of before. So yeah, so I'm really excited to try this one out as well. Assassin's Blade I've spoken about. And then I also bought this one because I was like, I've also never read, as well as never reading any Stephen King, I was like, I've never read any Agatha Christie, but I'm obsessed with Marple and I'm obsessed with David Suchet as Poirot because he's amazing. Hello. So I was like, I'm gonna buy this one from the charity shop. Hercule Poirot is Agatha Christie's Silent Night, and I read a couple of pages, in the shop, and I was like, "Oh, this sounds really good and easy to read." And then I got home, and I was like, "It's by Sophie Hannah," so it's like a woman who's doing it in like the style, I think, of Agatha Christie. So I was like, "Oh, darn it," because I wanted to read some Agatha Christie, but it feels a bit weird to read an Agatha Christie book that's not written by Agatha Christie before I read Agatha Christie. So I feel a bit conflicted by this, but I'm just sharing this because I'm excited to read it, and I feel like this is more of a Christmas vibe. Although there is some murder, isn't there? The main danger, as I see it, is that you and I will be trapped here for the whole of the Christmas holiday. It's the 19th of December, 1931. So yeah, I'm very intrigued by it, but also it's murdery. So I do love a good murder Christmas. I feel like November's a good time. It's a bit like The Nightmare Before Christmas. It's like it's a really good like November movie because it's got the October vibes for Halloween, but it's also got the Christmas vibes going on for December. So okay, anyway, that's another book that I'm excited to read. We're nearly done with the books, gang. I'm sorry, I got very excited. I'm not really sorry either. So there we go. And then okay, so this is probably going to be a bit of a janky transition because I ran out of storage space after this book, and then I went on to talk about maybe like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more books. Although I did do it a lot quicker, but rather than talk about those other books, which have some beautiful visuals, I feel like the ones I've shared don't have like stunning visuals. The ones I also want to talk about have beautiful visuals, but I'm going to save those books for a part 2. And because I'm looking at all those books, and actually all of those books I own. So I think I'm going to do I want to do something a bit more fall-ish, Halloweeny-ish with my bookshelf. So I think I'm going to do a different video of rearrange my bookshelf with me and let's shop our own books. So I think I'm going to do that separately because otherwise this video will be way too long. So that's fine that I ran out of space. Even though I already spoke about all of them, that's okay. So yeah, the only bit I was saying with this one is that I don't have anyone to talk to about it. So if you like it, there are 25 in total because there was a 25th one that I saw in Tesco's earlier this year, and I was like, who dies? What? So yeah, so I have been actually reading. I think I've read 19. I got 19 last Christmas for my mum, and I think I'd already read it, but yeah, anyway, I've also got a load of them on my Kindle, like the earlier ones. So yeah, I'd love to reread the whole series again. So I think I might kind of borrow them from the library, but I think that might be next year because I've got enough the rest of this year. All of that to say, thank you so much for joining me today on my little my little kind of shopping candle crafty haul slash library visit. I hope you enjoyed this video. I need to yawn, I'm sorry. And I think I'm gonna go and drink some more tea, and then I'm gonna refilm this other book, part 2. I might change my t-shirt so I know which one's from which. But yes, thank you so much for joining me today. I am going to go and have some more tea. And thank you very much for joining me today. I'm going to stop talking now because my brain's just gone. Let me know your thoughts on the books that I've discussed below. If you've got any recommendations, let me know. And I will see you folks in my next video. Thanks again for joining me. Bye.